brother. Happy Easter, and happy Easter, everybody. So today we're gonna do Sunday's cool, a little different because on Easter we're gonna talk about life after death, and I don't know, questions that Matthew might have for me about maybe mediumship or spirit. Since Jesus has risen today is what the Christian faith believes. I believe that we all rise after we die. We continue to live. Our spirit continues to live, just like Jesus, who is the Son of God. I believe that we are all children of God. We are all spirits from one main spirit source. And after we die, we continue on. We don't die, we just change. And we're maybe not on this planet anymore for a time, but we don't just disappear.
I'm not the kind of person that feels like they're super in touch with like the supernatural world, and probably a lot of people out there are like me. And first, I would say, are you looking to be in touch with people that don't understand it, or how are you looking to reach out to people? Who's your audience?
Yeah, totally. I think that is a major part of it. So through mediumship, one of our biggest goals is to reach out to people who don't understand it, who don't may not know that our spirit continues on, that our loved ones who have passed are still around us. What I've been studying is called evidential mediumship, and it's really important for us to pull through evidence. So basically, I get in contact with a spirit, a person who was here before, and they start giving me evidence, and I can get it in the form of something I see, something I feel from them, something I smell from them, something I just know or I hear. A lot of times I can hear them saying things to me. Basically they'll give me forms of evidence that I wouldn't know. And what I like to do is I like to know the least amount possible for people when I do their readings, and so I wouldn't know any of this information otherwise, and I'm getting it from the spirit who's not here.
So I got another question for you. So in your typical reading, I just think about Hollywood, and I think about gypsies and crystal balls and tarot cards and all of the mumbo jumbo and the stuff that goes along with it. I'm sure that that's not what it is, but could you enlighten me on what it is?
Yeah, so I'm not a fortune teller. I think that we have free will, and so I do, I don't know, I don't consider myself a psychic, although we all have psychic abilities. We all have mediumship abilities. I have practiced psychic reading, and psychic is just the mental, it's just the mind. And so we can send messages to each other through our minds. You can practice having psychic kinds of readings, but it's more of reading the person and things about them. Although I don't know, some people, they can, I guess, say like, oh, I see this may be a problem for you, or you may have this sickness, or you may have an illness, you may have, I see this man coming into your life. For me, what it is I'm either having a conversation with this spirit who's coming through, or they're kind of talking through me, which is called channeling or trans mediumship. So it's kind of like they're just I'm just like a vehicle, and they're using me to get things through, messages through. And so it's not like I don't, and we're taught to do only things for the most good, to do no harm. I don't say, oh my God, you're gonna die at this day. I don't predict things. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't even need to like, although I do light candles, or I cleanse areas. I could just be in any situation. I just need to go into a mental space for a moment and can go there. It's not like some seance or something that I need to do.
Speaking of seance and those kind of things, what do you have to say for people that might be like scared of this, or might think it's evil or bad or something like that?
So I do always think that we need to protect ourselves. I don't necessarily believe that there's like ghosts or something trying to attack us. I do believe that there are people who, when they die, some people don't transition completely over. So that's something that I really want to help people understand. I want to teach about this, is that when our loved ones are dying, it's really important for us to let them go, to tell them to go to the light, to us to let them go and not be like, oh, I need you here, da, 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 because they may get, it's kind of like almost like a limbo area that can be harmful to us, only because they need energy when they're in this area, so they can get like, this is what I believe. People have different ideas. So I do believe that there's an area where people don't cross completely over, and they end up kind of sucking our energy from us because they need some form of energy and they haven't crossed all the way over yet. But when we're doing these kinds of readings and this kind of stuff, I'm always like fully protected, and on top of that, it's completely out of love. So I'm not doing it like, there's no black magic, or there's no like, I'm not calling on like demons or like any of that. It's for healing purposes, and the souls, people, humans, spirits who have crossed, that come through, it's all about learning, growth, and healing for them and for us, whoever I'm sitting with, whoever's here. And it's like purely based in love and healing.
Lastly, I'm going to totally put you on the spot right now. What is your message that you have for everybody that needs to be healed out there? Because we know there's a lot of healing that needs to go on right now.
So my message for healing today is, the spirits come through because we're talk about growth, and we talk about healing on both ends. And when we die, we're still growing, because I believe that we keep coming back to earth, and we continue to grow and grow until we become better each time. We become more enlightened each time. And so if we can look at any moment in our life as an opportunity for growth, an opportunity for learning, even when it's a really crappy situation, then it's very healing for us. And because we understand that we're learning from it, and in our difficult times, if we can connect, like take some time to quiet our minds and connect to life beyond us, to spirit beyond us, then that allows for some little bit of peace of mind, and it can channel love energy into us, and that love energy is really healing as well, because love heals, and another word for our God or ultimate source is love. And there's so many ways that we can even physically heal ourselves through spiritual healing and mental healing, and connecting to these spirits. They want to help us, and a lot of times we're helping them, they're helping us, and so it's a mutual benefit of healing for everybody involved. So
All right, Melissa. Well, thank you for all the information, and I hope everybody got as much out of this as I did, and we're gonna get some readings for me because I don't know anything about this, but I hope you guys are interested as I am. Thanks, Melissa.
Of course. Thank you. Happy Easter, everyone. Bye. Love.